Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jack Della Maddalena! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman!
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, ready to go with round 1. As usual, a lot of travel involved for Perth, Western Australia's Jack Della Maddalena, one of the best boxers in this division. But he doesn't discriminate, right? He has heard some people suggest that he can be taken down with relative ease. Della Maddalena is a worker. He has spent a lot of time working on his wrestling and his grappling because in this loaded welterweight division, there are a lot of good wrestlers and a lot of guys, because of JDM's boxing prowess, are going to be looking to take this man to the floor.
All right, the wrestler having a little trouble engaging here in the clinch, and as you well know, he's got a lot of trips and takedowns from this very position.
Well, he manipulates you. He manipulates you from the underhook. He gets to the underhook, he starts to move you forward, backwards, or tripping. He's foot sweeping you. He has so many different ways to get you to the ground that you can never really feel comfortable from this clinch position.
Usman's in half guard. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Usman's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Getting him out here. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Kamaru Usman. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Missed with that right hand. Able to connect with a beautiful jab.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, big left hook there.
Nice level change. Big ground and pound. I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head?
Drops down inside. Oh, looking for the killing lock now. Might have the guillotine. That guillotine is tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where it goes from here. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to ground him out. Great ground strikes here. Usman's in half guard now. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, overhand to the dome.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking. I don't know how many times he can be hit in the head and stay in this fight.
Single collar tie now. Beautiful takedown there from Kamaru Usman. You heard Tyron Woodley knocking the D2 National Championship before they fought. Kamaru Usman's application of wrestling to mixed martial arts is as good as anybody in the sport. Under 2 minutes in round 1. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Well, missed on that one.
Ooh, head kick lands. Hurt.
Straight to the body by Usman. Straight punch.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Oh, misses with the jab. Good inside leg kick. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Fighter connects there.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Now mixing one into the body. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight, huh?
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet. Look at that, going into the armbar.
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, back to the stools for 60 seconds. That gives us a chance to re-rack some replays, including what we believe is the strike that caused the cut on his nose.
Yeah, beautiful strike that lands, causes this cut, opens him up on the bridge of the nose. It's not a bad cut, but if he continues to go forward, his opponent is a sniper, and he's going to keep hitting him in that same spot. Move your head. Really choose the times in which you're going to advance to try to get to this guy. You got to be careful, though, because he is so good at picking his shots.
And, of course, it's hard to know the extent to which that has compromised his breathing, but that corner was fired up. They want him to be more defensively sound as this fight continues. There's the kick. It's blocked. Watch the strike there. Counters with a jab. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Do this. Keep going. All right, so he's landed a few big.
Great timing on that double leg.
Man, look at the redness now, almost immediately on the right side of his body. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Kamaru Usman. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
And there you go. Again, half guard. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back. My crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard, and you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
massive shot from the top.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
30 seconds to go in round 2. And he continues to work the body here. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here.
He passed the half guard.
Final seconds here of round 2. Usman's back in half guard. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Round 3 next.
Listen up. You're not giving up on the takedowns, okay? We just gotta set them up. You gotta be relentless, okay? Remember, Jake.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Here we go, 5 minutes remain in the fight. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Nice straight punch there.
Nice takedown.
Seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard. Oh, right into mount. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Good work from the top here by Usman. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
That was a slick transition.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Usman's back in full mount. All right, getting late in the fight. It has been all action to this point as we go down the wire. Could be anybody's fight.
Anybody's fight. Both of these guys prepared very well for this competition, and it showed in such a tremendous fight.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Always busy.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. Protecting an armbar here.
What a tight armbar.
Holding the position, still working for a submission. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
And he's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. Johnny burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's going to secure it.
I'll take your action.
Okay.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Right to the knee on belly. Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
Unable to connect it. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Oh!
What a 15 minutes put forth. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman.
All right, so judges' scorecards are needed. They are rendered, and they go to Kamaru Usman, your winner tonight by decision. I thought he fought pretty well tonight.
Well, I mean, we knew when his decision was going to be read, it was going to be Usman. He fought well. He